recording and then. Hi, I'm Joe Tillman, Program Chair for the Global Virtual Roundtable, CSCMP member and roving reporter for this year's annual conference being held here in San Diego. With me today is Mr. Mike Del Bovo. Mike, why don't you give us a little background on yourself and tell us how you got involved with CSCMP?
Great. Well, my name is Mike Del Bovo, and I've been a member since 1990, so 21 years now. And this is an exciting time to be back at CSCMP. I've been involved for obviously many years. I was on the executive committee for 5 years, roundtable president for many years, and also was an advisor for many roundtables. And also 1 year I was the conference chair up in Philadelphia. So a lot of time to be with CSCMP and see the organization evolve over the years and see a lot of new people come up, and now a lot of the buzz is all about young professionals. Yep. And at one time I was that. So it's pretty neat to see the big focus for young professionals that's going on, and it's great to see CSCMP continue to evolve. Currently I'm Senior Vice President at Saddle Creek Transportation, trucking company headquartered in Lakeland, Florida, and part of a larger group of warehousing and trucking companies, Saddle Creek Corporation. I'm just very happy to be here in San Diego again.
Awesome. And Mike, do you have any golden nuggets for folks coming into the organization or into CSCMP, into our family, and getting started with roundtables and just in the organization itself, and what kind of next steps they can take?
You know, a lot of people talk about CSCMP about the learning aspect and the networking aspect, but I also believe really strongly in my heart about the whole philosophy of servant leadership. And CSCMP really exemplifies that, and what it gives us a chance to do is to serve the industry and serve others. It's a chance to give back to your industry, and by doing that, just grow in your career and really help drive cost out of supply chain. That's one of the best things about the roundtables that I just love, is the fact that people get together in smaller groups, they sit down and they collaborate and try to find ways to operate more efficiently, drive costs out of supply chain, and have their companies win through the efforts that they're really putting forth. And it's a chance to really serve other people, as I said, help young people grow in their careers, just help solve problems, and just overall just continue to educate ourselves and grow in what we're doing. So a lot of the roundtables also do special things in their community. They help with the supply chains for the SPCA, for training new students at universities. They helped, of course, with everything we're doing now with Allen, the Logistics Aid Network, and also a lot of things we did, after 9/11, just to help the supply chain work at that time of real major disaster. So CSCMP gives you a chance to give back, and I think that's great.
So what kind of advice do you have for folks coming into the conference for the first time? So, newcomers here, what should they look for, and how should they kind of approach the conference?
Well, one of the best things, make sure you bring a lot of business cards. Because every time you sit at a luncheon or a breakfast, or even at night, it's a great chance to pass those out to other people, make notes on them, follow up with phone calls afterwards, and build that network. I learned so much just from talking to the people. At the table today over at breakfast, there was one of the people that actually worked for one of the distributors that had actually visited one of our facilities during a tour in years past. And I was shocked. He was like, "Oh yeah, I've been through one of your warehouses," and suddenly began talking about what they saw there and what they do. It's a great chance to learn a network. For the shy person, it's tough.
Yeah.
So you need to break out of that and make sure, if nothing else, you listen a lot and pass out your business cards, and a chance to really learn what's happening. The supply chain in the future that we have this year is very exciting to me.
Oh, yes.
We did the warehouse in the future before, and now the supply chain in the future that we have here is it's just a home run. There's so many neat things that are going on down there in that big ballroom where they have it happening, and a lot of companies really came forward with some great effort and energy to put forth some great supply chain innovations, and I'm amazed. Todd, it's great. It's really good.
You didn't get harassed by the robots last night, did you?
I didn't personally, but I watched other people get harassed, so that was good.
That was pretty good. So, for young professionals, getting started, moving that transition period from being a student and moving into their career, what kind of advice, because I'm sure you get a lot of experience with that. I know Saddle Creek has a really good program for their incoming managers and trainees for the program. So, what kind of advice can you give us?
One of the things that I talk to young professionals about is it's great to spend some time really in operations.
Yeah.
You come out with so much theory, and you're ready to launch into the supply chain and make changes in the supply chain. But what really helps the corporation, if you have some grounding actually in operations, spend some years on the floor of a warehouse, spend some years in transportation managing a bunch of drivers. Keep moving with your career every couple of years, but still, moving from managing 40 people in a warehouse to 40 truck drivers is a very big change.
Yeah.
But you need to get those different areas of aspect and training so that when it comes time for you to move up to the next management level, you have some real practical life experience. And an internship project or, role playing you did in class, none of that really prepares you for being on the floor and doing that. So invest in your career early. Get that operational training, and it's really going to help you later in life as you develop a network and really grow in your career.
Awesome. Well, Mike, thank you very much for coming in. We do appreciate you and what you've done and what you're continuing to do.
Well, thank you. Get you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.